grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle.
Off the bounce, Conley will typically pull up for a shot rather than trying to take it all the way to the hole.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by White. 5 on the clock. White against Edwards. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's McDaniels, following the bucket by Boston to the middle. Double team on Towns. The shot off that time. Tatum with some nice D. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Outside McDaniels. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
And he knocks down the first one. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Holiday against Conley. Pass to White. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Minnesota again missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns outside. Back to Conley. And here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Tatum passes to Holiday. Inside. Here's White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. changes here for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Now here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White. Outside, Brown. Outside, Holiday. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. Oh, deflected. Back to Holiday. Brown scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Ingles, he's checked in for Towns. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. The Timberwolves trail. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Edwards. Reed, a screen on White. Edwards with it. Now Horford defending. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Tatum gets the bucket.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Edwards fires from way outside. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on White. Free throw good, Edwards. And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The tandem on the perimeter, White and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Luke Cornette. And it's Pritchard in it to 1. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Horford against Ingles. Outside Tatum for 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for White. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Minnesota on D. It's a three-point game. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Conley. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Over the D. Porzingis finishing inside.
Given Porzingis' overwhelming size, sometimes solid defense isn't enough, especially this close to the rim.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. And he lobs it up. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Holiday against Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
No good on that one. Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Good on the second one.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Holiday. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Right side White. 4-3. Towns with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And Tatum fires one home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Edwards against White. Pass to Towns. Now Conley. Back to Towns. Clock is at 3. Here's Edwards. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jumper.
Here's White. 19 seconds left in the half. McDaniels against Holiday. Now here's McDaniels. He's closely guarded. Here's Edwards. And that's not gonna go. Tie game in Minnesota. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Edwards with it. Tipped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Tatum against Towns. His first shot attempt. It's wide right, hits off the rim. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by White. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Towns against Tatum. To the inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Edwards looking it over. Down low. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Second chance effort. Rebound Boston. Now here's White. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And so Tatum nails both of them. 1:52 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Oh! Easy 2 for Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Outside, Brown. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with him.
Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Edwards pulls it in. Gobert with it. McDaniels with it. Hounded by Tatum. Fades and shoots. And the shot goes. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics trail by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Walker. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. Reed with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And Towns slams it home.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Boston's shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Conley. Towns against Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Walker. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them, leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Towns. Pass to Conley. To the middle. Edwards can't hit. Celtics trail by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Tatum against Towns. Tatum inside. Over Towns. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Count it.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. They double-team Tatum. White finds Tatum to halt the run. Jason Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Towns against Tatum. From the high post. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Minnesota leading by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And he hits the first of three. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
That one misses.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And he nails the third. Boston calls timeout. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .51 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Brown for three. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Conley, a screen on Tatum. Towns up top, hounded by Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Towns, a screen on Holiday. Here's Conley. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 14. On target from range. And Minnesota with possession here. Conley looking for an opening. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy.